I got two intellectuals in the country from NASTEC and NIA.
How to impact on the society in the meanings of policies and recommendations and should advise to the government.
With all the stakeholders who are working with science.
Innovation is not only science and technology, but
Dear science enthusiasts, it's a very nice day today. We had a very good evening with the NASTEC initiative in Sri Lanka. So today I got two intellectuals in the country from NASTEC and NIA. So I just wanted to introduce what is NASTEC as well as NIA. So we have the right personnel who has the in-depth understanding about the establishment and the organization of NASTEC and NIA. So I would like to ask Dr. Shami. He is a senior scientist from NASTEC. So we'll ask about NASTEC from him. So Shami, can you explain what is this NASTEC and from where this has started?
Yes, thank you very much, Dilip, for giving this opportunity. NASTEC, that states that National Science and Technology Commission. I think if I say in the few words, this is the apex body enacted to advise the government on science. That is the key message we can give through the NASTEC in the act. So what is the science advice? So you can see that thing in Sri Lanka, no, in our country, we have faced a lot of problems in the day-to-day life and ad hocly or in other way. The reason that thing in our system, we are lacking the evidence-based decision making. So in other words, we can say the evidence-based decision making is science advice. So NASTEC is primarily mandated by 1994 11 Science and Technology Act. It clearly says the National Science and Technology Commission have the 5 core duties to do. The first one is advising the government on science, technology, policy formulations and strategies and plan formulation and development. The second one is, it says that thing and annually reviewing the country SNT status, science and technology status, and reporting to the government. The third one, it says that reviewing the science and technology institutions in the Sri Lanka and reporting the government to the progress on science and technology institutions. The fourth one, we have to consult all the relevant stakeholders and all the science and technology institutions before advising the government on the earlier matters. And the fifth one, the biennial conference on science and technology. This is the one and only national directly mandated conference that is enabling the entire scientific community to discuss and provide the platform to discuss and come to the proposals in the science and technology sector that could how to impact on the society in the meanings of policies and recommendations and should advise to the government. So this is actually the we can say the branding messages of National Science and Technology Commission, the corporate message. And since 2002, 2004 till now, and National Science and Technology Commission have developed several policies, and namely we can say in the science and technology sector, the science and technology policy and national research and development framework, and there are so many technical reports in the subsectors in the science, in the discipline, other disciplines. So we encourage others and we encourage the scientific community to and access our websites and our social media, our research gates and all our social media platforms, and there are a huge number of publications, and still we are being producing so many policy recommendations, but the real thing, and one thing we have to accept, even though we develop this policy, there is a gap in the implementation. So hope in the future, and very recently we have another sister institutions, National Innovation Agency. So that have the key area. National Science and Technology Commission develop the policies and plans, and they would bring the tangible output, keeping these documents words in the practical aspects. For examples, National Science and Technology Commission can say the policy level, these areas could be developed, these sectors could be developed in this place. So this, now the sister organization can see how this could go to the practical level. Prevalent. Another way we can say how we can make this policy into dollars. So I think it's lucky to have these two institutions to we could work together, and that is the history of the NASTEC.
So I think in our audience, I have a sort of a doubt whether this NASTEC is well recognized and understood, or remember, right? So I think from the magazine's perspective, we are willing to discuss further about the activities that you have been doing and the policies you have documented, right? So in the future, for our science community, we will definitely communicate this stuff. And meanwhile, so this National Innovation Agency, so I would like to draw your attention on this aspect as well. So Dr. Sachi, what is this NIA?
Yeah, the National Innovation Agency, which was recently established, actually, the Act of the National Innovation Agency is the number 22 of 2019. Obviously, the Act was passed in 2019, but the institutionalization actually took place in 2021 with the first steering council meeting in November 2021. But the actual operationalization of the office, the staff and all, it started in January 1st, 2022. Yes. And from that we are proceeding.
Yeah. So what is the operation now? How this is going to act on this field? I mean, science field.
Yes.
What sort of activities you are going to do?
Yes. Now it is the common belief that, as Shami also mentioned, that innovation, when the word innovation is mentioned, usually people think that it is science and technology. But innovation is not only science and technology, but as the National Innovation Agency is mandated, we work under 5 pillars. 5 pillars in the sense science and technology, of course, and service innovation, social innovation, eco-innovation, and defense innovation. All the innovations that that happen in the country will be linked to one of those 5 pillars I mentioned. And at the same time, we must say that if you look at our logo, you can see the triple head. That means the industry, academia, and the government. So those 3 are intertwined, and if that happens, only the innovation will actually be on the ground and be effective and implemented. And we follow 2 mottos. One is the Kumar Tungamunidas's famous one, what we always say.
That from Sajid always.
Yes, the nation that not innovate things will not rise.
Yeah.
That is one thing. The other is research into rupees, which will give the gist of what is innovation, that is research and innovations into rupees. Because when it comes to innovation, only 10% is of innovation is invention. The 90% is the process
Process development.
policy development, and which will contribute to the economy, service-wise or money-wise. So that is basically what we do.
Okay, excellent. So I think there's a brief introduction here,
Now,
and yeah,
if
yes,
I have 1
Shah.
minute, so one of the another reason I just want to come why that's NASTEC is not can I say unknown to the lot of
Yeah,
children.
I complained that.
Complain, yes.
Yes.
So that's a reason I am not 100% agree with that your claim. So what I am saying that thing, NASTEC according to the act, we don't have any activities relevant to science popularization. If any organization do the science popularization, it will be quickly popularized. So they do publications and they do reach the school children, they do publics. So I am not sure whether I am making this statement correct, but someone asked in one interview, what is your stakeholders? I didn't tell our stakeholders is policymakers. That means our stakeholders is the policymakers. That means according to our act, we have to guide to the policymakers.
Not
It
the
does,
general
mean,
public.
it does mean in the ground level we don't have that much link with the public, but our top level activities definitely have the impact on the society. So that's the main reason the public could not what can I say, you have claimed that they doesn't know about the
They don't
NASTEC.
know, yes.
It's not
But
necessary.
that's not necessary. But if you go to the upper level, and even in the parliament, if you meet some old politicians, they know about the NASTECs. And if you go the NIA, they know the NASTECs. And if they go in foreign countries, if they directly ask, they know the NASTECs. That segment is something different. So, the ecosystem we are working, we are the organization we have the completely different stakeholders with our sister organizations. I am not telling about the NIA. Other sister organizations, they have the direct, have mostly the science popularization, and the public can see it, their outputs.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
exactly. Another thing, the last time we take this opportunity, our commission is directly appointed by His Excellency the President. That means we can say that that commission has some. I'm not want to say that our chairman is not would like to say that word superpower. Okay, I am telling superpower means that whatever this apex body, they are the people, they could direct the government. So based on that, government direct the people.
Yes.
Thank you.
So we see the enthusiasm that's shared by Shami. I think that is really energetic
Yeah.
and very attractive. So I highly appreciate that. Yes, Dr.
In the case of National Innovation Agency also,
See.
the steering council that governs the National Innovation Agency is chaired by the Secretary to the President. And there are 7 appointed members appointed by His Excellency the President.
So
Then
thank
I
you
am
very much, yes.
one minute. And what I can say simply that recently the Korean experts came and they do some STA ecosystem in analysis, and NIA that time the positive also there, and I think Professor Ajit also in that meeting, we have the STP meeting. They bring the conclusion, the report in the Sri Lankan ecosystem. That report in our website, they directly recommend NASTEC to function under directly by if exposed to be functioned properly, that NASTEC should be placed under directly the President or Prime Minister. That the reason I am telling the reason that thing that activity act has in the upper level, policy level influence. Thank you.
Yeah, so we have a perspective from the Sri Lankan Scientist Magazine that the policies should also represent the public, and public interest may not be 100% go with the latest technologies and things, but we believe that people should know this and people should be engaged. So that's why Sri Lankan Scientist Magazine has a mandate that we should discuss policies, and we should engage with all the stakeholders who are working with science or related to scientific activities should engage with the policymakers as well. So anyway, so I'm really happy that you shared the idea of NIA and NASTEC, and we will definitely communicate with the science community that who are following the scientific magazine, and in future also we will be engaging with you people to know what sort of policies you are going to propose for the government and what sort of policy implementations are going to happen, and we will try best to engage the general public as well as the scientific community with you. So thank you very much for this opportunity to have a chat with you, Sri Lankan Scientist audience. I really invite you to join hands with us to communicate with the scientific bodies who are actually working hard, but most of people don't know this one. So we will keep doing the same communication and keep in touch with the Sri Lankan Scientist Magazine. Thank you very much.